Hi, my name is Jared.
And I'm Matthew.
And I'm Charlene.
Welcome back to Let's Drink and Drive, the show where we drink alcohol and play a driving or racing simulator, in this case, Euro Truck Simulator 2.
That's right. And the drinking part of it, and this is actually a little different for the drinking part of it, because we're going to actually drink wine tonight.
That's correct. We have Niagara Landing Wine Cellars, Misty Niagara, Estate Bottled, Sweet White Wine.
That's like 14 different names for that one bottle of wine.
A lot of text. Let's see here. Let's see if there's a description. A full bouquet displaying a fruity aroma and the taste of fresh, picked Niagara grapes. And being that we are
in the Niagara region.
In the region.
Yeah.
We're in Erie County, but close enough to Niagara, and that's where I grew up. So supporting the local wineries.
And as we've said in previous episodes, we're all about supporting the local businesses, whether they're restaurants or breweries or wineries.
And in this case, Niagara Landing Wine Cellars, Inc. is in Lockport, New York.
All right. I like Lockport.
NiagaraLanding.com. Not a sponsor.
Not at all.
So let's uncork this.
And this is, I've never had this wine before, so it should be interesting. We'll see how it goes. And Jared is using his bone-handled corkscrew, which we talked about again in a previous episode, which I will steal eventually. Just don't tell him that.
Sorry, what?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
And what are you drinking, Char?
My usual Captain and Coke. Actually, vanilla Coke.
Which, by the way, I had never even heard of this combination before until you started drinking the Captain and Vanilla Coke. I tried some a little before the show, and it's actually really good. I don't know why more people don't drink that. So. All right, cheers. We each have about a glass of wine now. No. Oh, you're going to drink your...
drinking wine too? Okay.
Right.
So scratch that. Char's actually drinking the wine. Do you want a full glass? Or?
Sure. Why not?
Char's a little behind in the drinking part, so she's going to have to drink 2 drinks now.
I caught up, actually.
I don't think you did.
I'm on my third drink. This is my 4th
Char's
drink.
a trooper.
She's a serious drinker. So this is number 4 for me.
And same for me.
And same for me.
Wow, you did catch up.
Yeah, she did catch up. And this is episode 9, but we're in chapter 2. So
yes.
If you haven't listened to previous episodes, the chapters are each night that we record a block of episodes, and that's one chapter.
And that makes the later episodes way more hilarious.
Exactly, because we get more intoxicated throughout the night. So, as we've been talking here, we have not been in the game at all. Looks like we got some email.
Yeah, let's check some email and drink some wine. Tell me how
that is definitely sweet.
It's very, I'm just smelling it, and I get a very grape juice kind of smell.
It is.
But Niagara wines tend to have that reputation of being, pretty sweet, so...
And it depends on what type of wine you're getting.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. It's true with anyway, but it's just, to me, the Niagara grapes are usually Riesling and Chardonnay and stuff like that. That's usually pretty sweet. You don't get too many Merlot or Pinot or Cab Sauv kind of things. Okay, so the email is from the bank. We're doing quite well, and they want... my credit limit's been raised. All right, 500,000 euro.
Oh yeah, so in the last episode, we went to get a loan, and it was up to the 500, so we received this email previously. Oh, no, now we have
No, it wasn't, because we didn't have this before.
Look at that.
So...
Oh, and there's... Okay, I thought there was a scroll bar.
No, that's just this game is poorly designed.
Yeah, that's So let's see here.
If you worked on Euro Truck Simulator 2, I'm sorry. So we
have
28,000, so we're still kind of low on the balance department.
And we need at least 90. I'd say 100,000.
Yeah, because the cheapest truck that we have is 99,000 euro. So I don't think we can get a loan yet.
Yeah, so we'll take a few more jobs here.
All right. And as we have done on every previous episode, job market. We're gonna do a quick job. We've already got sorted by price per distance. We've done this one. This is the one we just did, right? Because it was 5,000 euro.
I believe so.
So I wonder.
Well-
I wonder if the purpose of this game is to drive home just how monotonous being a trucker is, because you're doing the same route every time.
Very well could be. Go ahead and click on that, and we'll
This
check
one
the
here?
route.
Yeah, it's the same one we did.
Well, it's a different route though.
Oh, it is a different route. Yeah, because before we went this way. We went to Grimsby and
Right.
then over. You want to try it? We can go into London.
Well, let's
We
do
did
something
not go to
different.
London. Okay.
I mean, we're from London in the game.
Right, but I mean, we didn't do this route before, so we can transport an excavator.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Pretty short though.
It is a short one. Well, that's okay.
Still 4,000 euro. Works for me. All right, we're gonna transport an excavator from Bruges. No,
That's
I just learned this. It's actually Brussels. We learned this before, didn't we? Yeah.
this came up in a previous episode.
Yep.
Bruges is a completely different place, which is actually which we can visit
Yes.
in the game.
In the game.
Also,
so we're going
great
to Calais. From Brussels to Calais. Let's do this. And, by the way, we are fancy here at Let's Drink and Drive. We are drinking our wine from actual crystal wine glasses. Courtesy of Jared and Charlene.
We dinged. I'm sure they heard that.
Mm-hmm. All right, I had to take a sip before I started the truck, so... You know, it's the responsible thing to do.
It is.
And by responsible, I mean totally irresponsible. Don't do this except at home. So,
That's why we have disclaimers.
yes, sir. All right. So, I think we've gone from this area before.
So yeah, you're right
Yep.
to the left there. Which made no sense.
Right to the left. Way to be way confusing to me.
That's why I always say correct.
Yeah, see? Exactly. Because you don't know. You want to be as precise as possible.
Especially when driving. Should I turn left here? Correct.
Correct.
Not right. Correct. And you may have noticed that we kind of skipped over drink number 3. We had a little break and enjoyed some delicious enchiladas
Oh,
made
man.
by Charlene.
They were so good.
Now, Char, you mentioned that that you changed up the recipe a little bit. What would you do?
You have no idea, do you?
I just add cumin to it.
Was that the only change?
We also had a really hilarious conversation about how Charlene should pronounce cumin.
I was saying cumin.
Yeah, that's not it.
It looks like it should be
it
pronounced
does.
cumin.
It does, but a lot of English words look like they should be pronounced the way that they are not.
And
Like chili and chai.
Crap, I think I went the wrong way.
you're definitely going the wrong
I
way.
did go
man.
the wrong way. Alright, I gotta pull a
Good job,
U-turn.
man.
Luckily, we
Can you
turn around
hit
here.
2? I wanna...
If you just pull ahead and then make a hard left, you should be able to turn around to
Think
there.
I can? Alright.
I think so.
Check out the excavator that I have.
So what's the Spanish pronunciation of cumin? Cumin? Is there not? Or that you're aware of?
I'm not
Do you know
aware
what?
of
Do you even know what
the way-
spice or? Because I don't know. I don't know what cumin is, other than the fact
Yeah, I
that I know you put it on food sometimes.
Well, I
I
know
got it.
that a lot of Indian dishes use it. Well, yeah.
All right.
But they were absolutely delicious.
They were really good.
Really wish you had made more.
Yeah, you should have made about 6 of those, especially after we'd been drinking. So
Well, I made taco meat, so you can have that.
Well, we had we had tacos as kind of an appetizer.
apparently, Jared and I are supposed to be fat kids because we did eat a lot. I don't know if it's just the beer or what, but
It was just one taco and one enchilada. It wasn't that much.
yeah, that's true.
If you go to a Mexican restaurant, you usually get
Well,
like
you
3
remember
enchiladas.
a couple weeks ago we went to the Mexican restaurant. I think we've talked about that, and I feel like we had a lot of food, but it didn't. I guess it really wasn't a lot of food
Still,
because we had nachos and we had all kinds of stuff.
and
It was a lot
margaritas.
of. It was a lot of food. Delicious margaritas.
Yes.
They were, and I'm usually not a fan of margaritas.
Anytime
but
you can get a pitcher of margaritas for $16, I mean, take it.
It was a lot less than having 2 drinks.
Yes.
Like 2 cups.
What do you do? Really? You're waiting for... Yeah, thank you.
waiting for no one.
Ugh. Even computerized traffic can
Was that a
give me road
Mazda?
rage.
That happens in real life, man.
It does. No. I don't know how to turn off my turn signal.
Yeah, click it again. The same one.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Slightly not intuitive.
I guess not. Oh, man, the steering wheel's going crazy right now. Because I'm not going fast. trying to make it up this hill. Once again, Matthew has trouble with hills. There we go.
So what was that? What was on the agenda for this episode?
I just finished my latest video game acquisition, which I'm kind of a little behind at the times on, but
As am I. More than you, actually.
which is surprising, considering that the last thing I borrowed from you was Red Dead Revolution.
Redemption.
Or Redemption, sorry. I was thinking Dance Dance Revolution.
Maybe that'll be the sequel.
Yes, there will be a revolution sometime. And
I think we should play DDR.
We don't even have.
let's drink and
Also, he's
crap.
gonna crash.
Nope, I'm good. I'm good.
You know,
Also, the neighbors would hate us
Yeah, that's probably true.
jumping around.
Drinking and dancing.
It's bad
Dancing
enough
revolution.
we do this.
Anyway, so I went out and got The Last of Us, which
Is
is
it The Last of Us or just
it's
Last of
The
Us?
Last of Us, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Which is made by Naughty Dog, which they made the incredibly good Uncharted series, probably one of my favorite video game series on the PlayStation 3.
But I think they're. I think that. I mean, I haven't played Last of Us yet, and I also haven't played the most recent Uncharted.
Oh man, you
But-
have to. Uncharted 3 is probably my favorite.
For me, Crash Bandicoot is their pinnacle. Obviously.
Obviously, yes. This is a good point. I mean, he's got the staying power of a Tails, maybe. Tails, the double-tailed
The
squirrel.
fox?
Yeah.
There's
Or
a
no,
fox.
fox. Yeah. Sorry. See how much staying power he has? I don't even know what kind of animal he is.
Exactly.
So,
Knuckles.
point being, I wanted to talk about The Last of Us because it provided a video game experience that I have not had before, at least on a console. The story is really visceral and cinematic. It's very engaging. A lot of the stuff that happens is really dark, yeah, and emotional, like, because you get into these characters, and without spoiling it, it's about a guy who has to transport a adolescent girl across the country in a post-apocalyptic type of setting, and it's a great story. It really is, and rarely have I come away from a video game with the same type of reaction that I have from like a good book, because a lot of video games that, like non-RPG video games, are heavy on action and moving from one event to the next. So the storytelling is very fast-paced and exciting, but not necessarily deep or gripping or emotional. And the thing about The Last of Us was that it was fast-paced and it was exciting and it had great moments, but the actual storyline and the relationship between the characters was compelling as well. And that was probably one of the first times that has ever happened to me on the console. And so I enjoyed... I wanted to come home from work every day and play at least a little bit of it, just so I could, get in and experience the next bit of the storyline. It was really good, and I highly recommend it. Even though I'm like 6 months behind the times, I definitely recommend it for anybody who's looking for a new video game to play on the PlayStation. So.
Yeah, I can't imagine anyone listening to this being unfamiliar with that game.
Right. Yeah.
It's been so popular, and I mean, I'm not sure if it was record-breaking, but it's definitely been a blockbuster.
Oh yeah, it's definitely a AAA title, but it's just one of those stories that doesn't feel like that. I don't know if you heard about Journey. That was a PlayStation Network game that was it was you and the desert basically,
Right.
and it was that similar type of experience, just different than you get from, I don't know, your Call of Duties or your Battlefields or whatever it is. Even Uncharted. It was made by the same team that does Uncharted, but it just felt different. It felt very similar. There's some gameplay elements that it was
Journey was?
No, not Journey. Sorry, Last of Us was
Okay.
because yeah, they were
I was
both
gonna say.
sorry, yeah, they were both Naughty Dog. So there were some gameplay elements that were the same or similar to.
They do have a similar look. For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. So there is that. So there's a certain amount of familiarity, but it definitely provided a totally different experience. And throwing bricks at dudes also was a lot of fun.
That's one thing I'd
One of
like
the
to ask you
major-
about. But about how long was the game?
Yeah, a lot of people have said it's short. It didn't feel that short to me. I just realized that I need to. Nope, I'm okay. My res are really low right now.
You're in 12th gear, so
Okay.
I want to stay 11.
I gotta be in some gear. Again, Matthew fails at gearing. Okay, I think I'm good now. Okay. So, a lot of people have said it's really short, but I think I probably put about 40, 45 hours into it over a period of probably 3 weeks. So,
Was that a lot of exploring?
no, I
Or
mean,
were you going straight through?
I didn't do a lot. I did a little bit. And the views and the environment in that game is really nice. It's really beautiful. So it was kind of fun to kind of look around a little bit. But in those types of games, I don't do a whole lot of like exploring and collecting and stuff like that. So I didn't put a ton of time into it. And especially because I just kind of did want to move the story forward and kind of see where the story went next. But I feel like I got my money's worth out of it. Because I'm like, it came out in October and it's now March. I bought it in February. I only paid like $40 for it. So I sort of do feel like I got my money's worth there.
Well, I feel like everyone probably feels the same way, even if they bought it at full price.
Yeah.
Now-
And I highly recommend it, and I'll bring it next time so you can play it. Because
Yeah,
I did borrow Red Dead and I still have it. So
And you haven't finished yet, have you?
no. I sort of. That's the thing about Red Dead. Like, it
Okay,
has
well,
such
I don't want
promise.
to hear any excuses. Everyone
come
that's
on.
listening right now, you need to comment and tell Matt that he needs to finish Red Dead. Because we all know it's an amazing game, and I've told him so.
You have, and from what I played of it, I've enjoyed it. It just hasn't been that compelling to me.
For me, it was... It's probably... I mean, it's definitely one of the best gaming experiences I've ever had.
I will say this: riding a horse along the desert at sunset was a lot to me like the first time that I played Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Stole a motorcycle and rode it on the beach.
And all the while hearing...
Hearing
flock of
80s.
seagulls.
Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah. That experience to me was I enjoyed that a lot.
And also the first...
Oh, it was a speed bump.
well, they finally brought in motorcycles in the 3D
Yes.
GTAs.
Yep. In the Vice City was the first one I think for that. So.
Now, going back to Last of Us, the combat. Now, I've heard that you can like pick up a brick and
Yes.
smash their face
Or a
in.
bottle.
How fluid is that? What's the mechanic?
It's interesting. I'll tell you that. Yeah, I had to pull the handbrake for that. Oh, and I crashed into a vehicle. That
Make
sucks.
sure you pull the handbrake again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, it even tells you that it's on the dashboard.
Yeah, there's a...
And I completely stalled it out too.
Again, I think we mentioned last episode, talking and driving.
Yeah.
Way more dangerous than
Oh, it totally
drinking and
is.
driving.
Yeah, it really is. So the game very similar again to the Uncharted series. It will tell you. I'm in 7th. I can't be in 7th. Okay. It will tell you when there's a brick or a bottle nearby, and it will also tell you when you can just throw it at a guy.
So does does a notification come up?
Yeah,
Like press X?
a green circle comes on the person when he's close enough to just throw the brick at, and you throw the brick at somebody to stun them, basically, and then you can come up and you can just attack them.
Gotcha.
If you do a melee attack with a brick, you pretty much just smash the guy's face in, which is pretty fantastic, actually. Very satisfying the first time you smash an enemy in the face with a brick. That's not an experience that I've had in a game before. So,
Is the combat quick time events at all?
there's some. So there are zombies in the game. I don't think I'm spoiling because I think everyone knows
not
that
at
there are
all.
zombies in Last of Us. So if you get grabbed by a zombie, there are quick time events.
Okay.
Like you have to repeatedly smash square to get away and stuff like that. So it's sort of repeated quick time events. It's not anything like where you get a new.
It's nothing too surprising.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I liked it. It made the combat slightly more realistic because, again, and one of the nice things about it, which I liked compared to. Yeah, I got to keep going this way. Compared to, and I found myself doing this a lot actually, comparing Last of Us to Uncharted, just because the games were made by the same company and they're so similar. Is that the nature of the combat system I liked a lot better because you can choose between stealth and straight out fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the best parts about it, to me, and the most realistic parts, is that there's very limited ammo. You're not picking up 100 rounds of ammo off anybody.
Right. That's one thing that I heard about the game as well.
Yeah, and that's great. I've been looking for an experience like that for a while. Like something more realistic like that, and not like a straight up like shooter type of thing.
Right.
Where, like especially with the Uncharted series, you are engaging like 30 bad guys, and you can't go on to the next area until you've killed all of them. With Last of Us, if you can successfully evade whoever's in that area, you can actually just move on to the next area. You don't have to kill everybody. So it's nice because you consider how much ammo you have left, how many people there are, and especially towards the end of the game, it ends up being really intense because you are trying to figure out how you're going to survive this onslaught of people with only 7 bullets and a couple of arrows and maybe one grenade or something. It's just crazy. It's awesome, and I really, really enjoyed it. Obviously enough to talk about this entire episode. So if you have not played Last of Us and you've heard me ramble on about it for this entire trip, please go buy it and play it. It's amazing.
And
or
we did
borrow
actually
it from Jared, actually.
Well, yeah, after I get it from you. So we did level up. So let's continue through this.
Oh yeah. We get more skills when we level up.
Oh yeah, we're just ranking up the
Do
skills.
we still want to do high value cargo, or do we want to go something else?
Me personally, I'd say we continue on high value. What do you think, Sharon?
High value.
I will agree, and just hit the plus sign.
Yep. And then apply.
Alright. I apologize for monopolizing the entire conversation, but that's how much I love this game.
Matt. Way to go.
That's right.
And normally, so here's my thing. My video game collection is such that I will trade in games that I don't play anymore. I traded in 3 games to get Last of Us, and I probably won't trade in Last of Us. I mean, I will keep it. It was that good. So I don't normally keep games unless they're that good.
Yeah, when I was younger, I used to keep all my games, but now that there's digital distribution, I feel like I'm only going to keep the ones that I really fall in love with. So
especially physical copies and stuff like that.
Right, or special editions. But once again, that was Let's Drink and Drive. My name's Matt.
Your name's not Matt. My name is Matt.
Okay, so I'm not
Finish
done
your
with the
drink.
wine. I'm going to finish the drink, and then I'm going to try that again.
Hi, Matt.
That is good wine. It's tasty. It's really sweet, though.
Yeah, it is.
So once again, thank you for joining us with Let's Drink and Drive. My name is actually Jared.
And my name is Matt.
And I'm Charlene.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.